Hey everyone, I am Gulton Freeza. We are here for more Moon Knight, episode 2. Summon the Suit. Yeah. So last episode was our introduction to Marc Spector, Stephen Grant, Khonshu, Arthur Harrow, and everybody else involved with the cast, like Donna, you know, the secondary characters. But we get to know that Stephen Grant is a guy that's living in London. He suffers from dissociative identity disorder, where he has multiple personalities. He thinks all the time that he is sleepwalking and things of the sort. That's why he was changing stuff to his bed and had the sand and the tape around his door to check the footprints and all that. But in actuality, it's a whole nother person inside of him doing things when he's asleep. That's why he tries to stay awake all the time, because he doesn't know what happens when he sleeps. And you get to see how that affects him in many different ways. He ends up in a whole different country. He misses his date. His goldfish dies multiple times, most likely because he's been gone for so long, so it's not being taken care of. And his goldfish was replaced by Marc. So yeah, and we end off with a nice action sequence where we get to see the suit. So I'm ready to get into this episode, man. I've been excited for this episode, been waiting all week. So yeah, let's get into Moon Knight episode 2, Summon the Suit.
Burst pipes, but don't allow it to me.
It definitely was not burst pipes. Pipes did burst, but it was due to action. It was due to the night.
What you're about to see is going to melt your brain, yeah? Listen to me. It's like Area 51, MI6 bonk.
MI6. That would be mad interesting. What if we get to the bathroom scene and there's nothing there? What if, man, that is gonna create a lot of questions. Like, really, what if this really is all in his head?
Here it comes. No, wait.
It's
Why are you going in? What are you doing, you donut?
it's not there.
Here it comes. Wait. No, just
Nah.
You messed up
Nah. He can't be crazy, because like, well, he can be crazy, but like,
There was a dog chasing me like a
I don't know. That was
Oh yeah, Anna the Baskervilles was.
that was too convincing.
It was a jackal.
Right, the jackal. It was too convincing not to be real. Like, maybe Arthur Harrow did something with the tape or something. Like, maybe he altered the tapes. Like, you see it staticking. Like right there on that camera, you saw it staticky.
Still you, bruv.
That's not me.
Yo, Stevie, man, your life kind of sucks right now, bro.
All been a bit of a struggle for you recently, eh?
Oh,
Yeah,
a bit.
This particular group of doctors has a long-standing relationship with us.
Doctors.
That's actually not bad though. That they're actually considering his well-being. First, they're not pressing charges because obviously it looks like he did it himself. But wow. Oh, that's tough.
Well, that's it. I got the sack. I mean, I don't blame him. The man should have been arrested.
I know this dude gotta be like, bro, why do you keep coming to me every freaking day, bro? Like,
Oh, mate, thank you. Oh, thanks. Cheers.
he's like, bro, you really hugged me? Yeah, you saw his face.
I know you. Number 43, right?
Oh, wow.
I never forget a face.
I never forget the face. So eerie. The lights. What is in this locker? Why should be something so small in this big old locker? It was so important. Is it a safe room? Like a safe house? That's definitely someplace to lie. Form of a bed. Oh, Stevie, you did kill some people. Well, I mean, we know that. You killed people last episode. Shot a dude in the head. Well, not you, Stevie. Marc did. Marc Spector. Oh, I was just about to say, what does this thing do? Maybe it's got some hidden potential, but obviously we can see that.
Stephen, I need you to listen to me very carefully.
Oh, now you want to pop up, Mark?
There he is. Here he comes. Hello, man in the mirror. I was wondering if you'd pop up.
Exactly. Come on, man.
A bit.
You taking over this dude's body. At least let him know what's going on.
King, sleep. I'm never gonna go to sleep again. You hear me? Look, I don't care how bloody handsome you are. Tell me what it is
I don't care how
are.
bloody handsome. I mean,
What are you?
nice to acknowledge your handsomeness, man, because you're both the same.
Serve, can't you? I'm his avatar, which means you are too. Sort of.
Yep.
You want my body? Right, yeah. Mark, how about this for a deal? I'm gonna take this bag full of illegal
Oh my
shit,
gosh.
yeah? And I'm gonna go straight to the authorities.
Oh,
And they're gonna put me away.
things about to go south.
Don't hurt anyone else. And hopefully, NHS will film me.
This is gonna mess up the deal. Oh my gosh. Is that conscious? Oh my gosh. Dang, conscious. If you serve as your avatar, why you trying to creep the man out like this every time? Every time. Run for your life, Stevie. Oh my gosh. You can't escape him.
Give it back, you fool.
Yeah, give it back. No, that freeze frame. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Mark, would you just stop clasping my shoulder like that?
I don't know where I
Feels like I'm riding with a Victorian duchess.
Where do I hang on?
Put me through.
At least you being respectful. He didn't.
I'm still your wife.
Wow.
By the way, this would be a great time for you to say something. And
This man got a whole wife and a whole different personality. What?
Getting home.
Yeah, come on, Layla. Maybe you can explain some stuff for my boy, because Mark and Khonshu are not being cooperative at all.
okay, so you guys are talking again?
Okay, so his mom is real. At first, after looking back at this first episode, I did not think that his mom was real. I thought he was talking to himself.
Oui, oui.
Interesting.
She's my favorite poet.
No, she's my favorite.
Interesting. Maybe Mark created this. Maybe Mark created this personality to live a more simple life and kind of influence based off of things that maybe Layla likes.
After everything, you told me that we needed to move on.
Divorce.
Dang.
Yeah, are we doing this or not?
My boy, dang, down bad.
I'll never divorce you.
He's like, oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this.
What are you doing?
He's like, no, divorce this? What? No.
Most interestingly, is what?
You should that scared. You're responsible when they come after her.
That's crazy. Just that one line. Once, just, man, this man Oscar Isaac is acting his ass off right now, bro.
Don't remember why we've been looking for this. Our adventures
Our time together.
or our life together.
Right. I knew she was finna say that.
That's me, 100%.
Yeah, they're shady. Look at her smile.
It's all right, it's
She
okay.
giving off a shady smile, bro. Interesting. What if they work for Amit? Work for Arthur? And they're just posers.
It's a paperweight.
Where'd you get it?
Paperweight shop.
They looking for something. They looking for her. They're looking for her.
Marc Spector?
That's not mine.
Dang.
Funny that.
This man is really dealing with all the.
Just like you.
This man's really dealing with all.
Oh, and a thief.
Man. Mark, you set my boy up, man. That is crazy. This man is dealing with all the consequences of something that he didn't do, but he did do at the same time. This is crazy.
Was part of a
team of mercenaries that hit dig site in Egypt.
Okay.
Here's what they did to the archaeologists.
They murked them, huh?
Zip tied and shot in the back of the head. Execution style.
Well,
That's dark, man.
it is dark, but it wasn't him.
No, I think
Exactly. It really was not Steven.
we were going to the police station.
Now, why would you think that?
Yep, knew it. They gotta work for Arthur.
You don't need to fight me, Stephen. Surrender control.
Wow.
Never giving you control again.
This is really interesting, man.
I hear you loud and clear, Stephen Grant of the gift shop.
Mark. He's still walking on the glass. You can hear it.
That Khonshu chose you as his avatar because your mind would be so easy to break, or because it was broken already?
No.
Did the chicken become before the egg? Maybe. Maybe it's a bit of both. Maybe he was. Oh, Khonshu.
It's all right. It's all right. That's all he can do without your help. Come. See,
Wow.
this used to have the highest.
So it really all does depend on Mark, because Khonshu, yeah.
Younger. The food's free.
Wow.
You're a vegan, right?
Really a cult. They got the people sitting over there watching the video to put them in a trance, hypnotize them in some type of way.
Can you hear him?
Not anymore. I was his former avatar.
Wow. What a revelation.
I was the fist of vengeance.
So before him, he was Moon Knight. He used to be Moon Knight.
That scarab functions as a kind of compass.
See?
Leading us to Amit's tomb.
The way they did the scene, portraying him as an ally, portraying him as a
To be fair,
calm, silent friend. But now,
while the cruel
when he wants what he wants, is flipping the script.
Do it. Don't you say her name.
Mm.
Do not give Layla up. Just give me the body.
Just give me the body, boy.
May I speak with Mark? Mark, what has Khonshu promised you? That this is your last mission? Then you'll be
Interesting.
Trust
He
me
wants to.
when I tell you, Khonshu is a liar. There's always one last thing.
Mark, you slipping away now. You don't want the body now, huh?
Tiny sliver of her power.
I'm assuming you're her avatar now. It's not here, man. He doesn't have it.
I have it.
Layla, why are you here? Why are you here?
Understand the value of what you're holding.
This is getting kind of crazy.
So be it.
Okay. I kind of do need the suit to be summoned because we ain't getting out of here without any other reason. Oh my gosh. It's that dark magic. It's that dark magic, man. Purple means dark. Is she summoning more jackals? Yep. Summoning more jackals. Damn. Man. We really wasn't messing with this dude's mind. Like,
Let me in, Stephen.
Where the hell are you?
Leave me alone, both of you, no!
Hey,
man, I feel for Stevie, man. Another jackal. Another jackal, man. She can't see the jackal, bro. Oh my God. That was clean. Summon the suit. We really jerked out right now. Come on, my dog. So, this is the Mr. Knight suit. So, Mr. Knight, that's how we doing with it. So, Mr. Knight is Stevie's version of Moon Knight. So, she can't, okay. So, people cannot see what is going on. People cannot see the jackal. People Interesting. You can see, okay, so it is real. That confirms that it's real. The wine is dripping off of it, and she can see the wine dripping.
Yeah, I see you, you ugly coyote. You're in the wrong ends, mate. You're in my yard now.
What is this? What is this?
Ooh, looky here. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. My name's Stephen with a
No fucking way.
What? You got planted! Layla! Did you see that?
Yeah. Damn. No, this is real interesting, man.
Control.
Okay, so he's actually relinquishing it. So we transition to the Moon Knight. This thing is great. This is absolutely great right now, bro. Look how swift and smooth he's moving. And then you got the reflection of the moon.
Gotcha.
Oh.
So this is what it's like.
Wow.
Being on the inside.
And we're flipping it. A lot of flips this episode in many different ways.
Long time. I don't like
He's been doing this so long he can't tell.
I don't want it.
Mm.
Can I have my body back? I can't do that right now, Stephen. I'm taking it back.
Thanks, Steven.
I don't believe you. I don't trust anything you say. You hurt people. I'm never going to let you hurt anyone else ever again. Stephen, shut up. Just shut up. Stop it. Moment. Stephen, shut up. I promise.
Wow. This is intense, man. This is really intense.
May not like my next candidate, near and dear as she is to you.
Wow. So he really does want to use her. He really does want to use Layla.
Where are we going?
Where the hell do you think?
Egypt? This branching story, man. Now we in Egypt. An episode in, right? Yep. Okay, that was Moon Knight, episode 2. Summon the suit. Which we did. We summoned the suit twice. We summoned Stevie's suit and we summoned Mike's suit. But first, I wanted to talk about the conversation with Mark and I mean not Mark, Steven and Arthur. Because that was really interesting. It really posed that moral question of, you know, Arthur saying we're judging people before they commit crime, and Steven saying that's kind of wrong to do that. Like, is it morally right? He posed the question of if a child does something 30 years from now, is it morally right? Is it okay to kill him now for something that they're gonna do 30 years later? Or not every thought is an evil thought. Like he said, like I may wish or say something about my boss, but at the end of the day, I'm not actually gonna do that. Versus a child. A child also has no, depending on the age, you know, sense of right and wrong. Or if they do have a sense of right and wrong, they're still establishing and building off of that through their life and experiences. So it's not really fair to say that they can be judged now for something that they're gonna do later on. If we could fix that, maybe we could fix that so they don't do that later on and change that outcome. So just like he said, Khonshu can be lied and Khonshu can't be trusted wholeheartedly, Amit also can't be trusted wholeheartedly. And building off of that, we see that with Khonshu, like Khonshu and Stevie and Mark's relationship, it's not what it's meant to be. Like Khonshu has ulterior motives. Like Khonshu definitely has ulterior motives, and he's trying to use leverage on Mark by saying that Layla is going to be his next avatar. So definitely need to be on the watch out for Khonshu. Let's address the question that Stevie was asked by Arthur, is the fact that Khonshu chose him because his mind was easily breakable, or was it already broken before? And I believe it could be a little bit of both. Like maybe his mind was broken before he even became the avatar Khonshu, but also as he further became the avatar Khonshu, his mind broke apart again and he became Stevie. I think that's more so likely what occurred. Like that Mark was already broken mentally, but as he became the avatar for Khonshu and kept on doing these things more and more, he created Stevie to kind of alleviate his burden and put it solely on Mark. So yeah, starting off, we first encounter Layla. Layla is Mark's wife. We kind of know, and they're actually trying to get a divorce because I believe Mark, just tried to do a divorce to keep her safe. Obviously, because he knew Khonshu was trying to make her his next avatar. We first meet Layla. We first meet Layla through Mark going and trying to figure out what his what is in the locker. What is in the locker? The key that he has that he got, with the phone that he called Layla off of. And he goes there. The guy remembers his face. He goes to the locker and he sees it's more so of like a safe room where you see money and the scabbard there. And then he has a conversation with Mark. Mark saying, let me get the body because I had this deal with Khonshu and it needs to be done. You're a third party. You weren't negotiated in this. So let me get the body. And then Stevie gets first face to face with Khonshu for the first time, like actually like having a conversation with Khonshu. It very much gives those creepy vibes. Like Khonshu, if that's your avatar, bro, why are you trying to creep him out so much so he can have the fear of you so he can obey you? Because that's obviously not working, because Stevie is still not obeying you. And we have people from Arthur's community, the servers of Amen, I'll just call them that for now. The servers of Amen posed as officers come into Mark's place looking for Layla, and they take Stevie and first identifying him as Mark, and we get a little bit of backstory that Mark is a mercenary, and he did something at an archaeological Egyptian site where he killed all of the archaeologists, murdered them behind their heads, execution style, and that's how we appear there. And we're constantly throughout this episode having the dilemma between Mark and Stevie as far as who really, like, who's taking control over the body. Like, give me control, and Mark is trying to get control so he can adjust for the situation. We get the whole conversation with Arthur, Harrow, and the community and all that. And I like how they depicted that scene because he came off, still got the glass in the shoes too. Can't forget that. Still got the glass in the shoe, but he came off, very calm, very silent, very opening as, a cult leader would. You got these people out here looking at a video, kind of getting brainwashed. Everything feels so inviting until Arthur wants what he wants, which is to scare. Then you see all the animosity and danger being posed on Stevie right there. Good information. So yeah, so we see when we're looking at the cameras back from the night before, we can see that we can't see the Egyptian jackal. We cannot see it at all. We can only see Mark. And we obviously see Mark doing his menace activities, and Stevie gets fired because of this. So all of these consequences of Mark's actions are actually falling on Stevie, not Mark himself. Where Stevie loses his job, he loses his girl. Well, he loses his date, not his girl. He loses his date, and his life is kind of being put into a worse position than it even was before. And that's all due to the actions of Mark. So Mark is doing all of these, but Stevie is getting the brunt of you know, what's going on, the effects. He's the only one getting these effects. And as the jackal is trying to hunt us in Arthur's village, Layla cannot see the jackal, confirming that, you know, only those avatars or people enlightened in terms of magic, supernatural and all that probably can only see the avatars, and as well as the supernatural beings such as the jackal, which actually poses an interesting question maybe for Blade. Maybe vampires can't be seen. Maybe they'll do it like that. The vampires can be seen as well. Interesting. So Stevie summons his own suit, and we actually get the Mr. Nice. The Mr. Nice suit looks really clean. Nice detailing in the suit as well, as far as like the Egyptian hieroglyphs and designs in the actual jacket of the suit. So Stevie summons his own version of Moon Knight, and Marc's is the more traditional version of Moon Knight. And we flip the action scene. It constantly flips between the perception of Layla and the perception of other bystanders, and then we also get Stevie's and Marc's perspective because they can actually see the jackal. And we do know that the jackal is real because Layla poured wine on it, and it reflected it. It reflected the wine. You could see it dripping down, and that's how she was able to determine where she could hit it at and all that. So at least we know for a fact that that's not, you know, a figment of Marc and Stevie's imagination. It is real. It just cannot be seen to normal people. Now we're in Egypt because we got to get the scarab back. So yeah, interesting to seeing what we're gonna do in the next one. Let me know what you guys thought of the conversation between Stevie and Arthur in the village / community. I thought that was really an interesting conversation, and just the overall tension and new discoveries in this episode was really engaging. The show has done a really good job at creating a really engaging story over action, because action without story is just, you know, visual annoying. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought. If you liked the video, please leave a like. It helps a lot. And with that, I'm David. It's been a great one. Peace.